Aloha. This is my attempt to explain what the Nawao is. A lot of people aren't familiar with the term, and it is because the term Nawao was used by a specific group of people back in the old days, and this was a name that was passed on to me. The Nawao, the original inhabitants of the Hawaiian Islands, lived in harmony with nature, deeply connected to the land and the natural world around them. Unlike the Polynesian settlers who would arrive later, Navao had no knowledge of human conflict, domination, or war. Their way of life was peaceful and harmonious, without any need for aggression or territorial disputes. This fundamental difference in their nature meant they did not know or understand ways of man. However, despite their harmony with nature, the Navajo are often disparagingly referred to as a mu ay maya, or banana eating mu. This name arose from the belief that unlike the Polynesians who practiced sophisticated agriculture, the Navajo lacked a structured farming system. They were thought to survive only on the small, tasteless bananas that grew wild on the island. Although it was later discovered that they also ate seafood and the bounty of the rivers, this dismissive label stuck with them. When the first Polynesian migrants arrived, their more aggressive and warlike ways pushed the Navajo deep into the uplands. To avoid conflict and escape detection, the Navajo chose to retreat into remote mountainous regions, emerging only under the cover of night. This exile into the upper reaches of the islands further separated them from the ways of man, allowing them to remain true to their peaceful nature while living in the isolated and sacred regions of Vau'akua. It wasn't until the Kahuna of old, Hawaii's spiritual leaders befriended the Navajo, that their true nature began to be understood. As the relationship between the Kahuna and the Navajo deepened, the spiritual guardians of the islands were finally given a name that reflected their sacred role, Navajo. This name acknowledged their connection to the island's most sacred and spiritual areas. In Hawaiian, Nawao Akua means the realm of the gods, or distant mountain region believed to be inhabited by spirits, while Vaukanaka referred to the realm of men. Now, this were the zones where people live and work. The Navajo were recognized not as humans in the conventional sense, but as beings who cared for the divine and mystical spaces beyond human reach. Their existence was intertwined with the spiritual realms, and they were believed to have the extraordinary ability to walk between worlds, holding the secrets of interdimensional travel. This connection to Nawao Akua, the sacred regions of the gods, set them apart from the Polynesian newcomers who were bound to the Vaukanaka, the human realm. Thus, the name Navajo came to symbolize their role as guardians of the sacred, their connection to the divine, and their status as being beyond the earthly concerns of war and conflict. They lived in harmony with the spirit of the land, protecting the delicate balance between physical and the spiritual, embodying a way of life that honored peace, nature, and the realms beyond our understanding.